brothers and sisters. I just wanted to come to you with a word, and the word is follow the Heavenly Father's instructions to avoid spiritual warfare and physical warfare as well. Okay, so I was watching a video, and this also happened with me as well. And a lady that I listen to every time, she was basically saying that, she was dealing with spiritual warfare and she thought that it was because of, the things that she's doing in the spiritual realm. And when I was going through it, I felt that too. I felt like, okay, because I'm fighting off these, certain things, I'm not doing things the way I used to in life. This is why I'm battling everything. I'm dealing with, the enemy and the demons. But the Most High pointed something out to me. A lot of times we bring things upon ourselves because we don't follow instructions and we don't practice what we preach. You have to be careful on who you're listening to or who you taking information from or whatever, or who's in your life. He might have told you to remove a person and you still have this person there, and you wonder why you're dealing with spiritual warfare and physical warfare because you're still hanging around this person when this person is toxic. And stuff keeps happening every time you come around this person. You keep having bad luck, but you think it's bad luck, but it's really because you're not listening, you're not taking his instructions. So this is what happened with me. There were certain people on YouTube that I was listening to, and I'm doing, supposed to be doing things by the Most High's will, thinking that they're with the Most High as well. And we got to understand there's people that worship other gods, false gods. And by listening to them, you're basically giving the enemy authority to let them in your life to tap into you spiritually in all this. That's why he said it's dangerous to not listen to his instructions when he tell you not to listen to something, or if these people are showing their fruits and he tell you don't do this, but you're listening to people that are living not set apart, don't look set apart, but you're listening to them still when you're supposed to be doing it, then you're letting the enemy in and you're going to get taunted the whole time. And you think that it's because of what you're doing spiritually, but it's not. This is why you're getting attacked by the enemy, because you're still letting people in with that energy. So I was listening to these people and they were clearly not with the Most High, because he was telling me you're supposed to be living set apart. I was living set apart, but I still was wearing makeup, nails, hair, weave, all these things that he finally told me you have to get rid of. You cannot walk with me and still have worldly things on. You have to be your authentic self. The way I made you is the way you need to be walking. So I'm having dreams of a snake biting me. I'm getting spiritually attacked. I'm doing all this. And I then had a dream about, you know, these so called people that I'm watching, and they were getting cast to hell. So that was his way of giving me instructions like, this is why you're being attacked, because you're watching people that are not of me. They might be saying God, but who are they talking about? They're not talking about the true Heavenly Father. They're talking about the other God, your enemy. And you're still letting them in your life spiritually. You're letting him into the way he can attack you and keep attacking you. Once I stopped listening to these people, I stopped getting spiritually attacked. I'm at peace. I have no problem at all. But when I was listening to them, it was like, with no matter what I did, I was getting hit left and right, front and back. Stuff just kept happening. And I was like, why is this happening? And then when he gave me that instruction, I stopped, blocked, whatever. And certain people in my life too, he said, let go. And when I let them go, there was no problem. But when I had these people around, when I was listening to these people, he was attacking me. And this is, he also brought up too, he said, when you don't listen to instructions, you're going to become a Jonah. And Jonah he wasn't obedient. He was disobedient. And he got swallowed by a whale because he was not listening. He was trying to run from the Most High's instructions. And you can read the story of Jonah in Matthew 12:39 through 41 and 16 and 4. Because he was disobedient, he didn't listen to his instructions. He used the well, as to show, by not listening, stuff can happen to you. You can allow the enemy in different ways if you're not listening, if you're not relying on the Most High for your confirmation, your revelation, whatever you need, and you're listening to other people and you don't even know who they stand with. They keep saying God, and you think they're talking about the same Heavenly Father when they're not. They're just saying God, which is just a title, it's not a name. And then, and you're looking at them, and you clearly took off the weave, the makeup, and you are just a regular, degular Jane Doe, and they're still wearing all this stuff, and you're still listening to them. They're spiritually tapping into you and letting the enemy in to take you down and keep, spiritual warfare. You'll realize once you stop listening to certain people, stop the people he told you to let go, the people, places, and things he told you to get rid of or let go. When you do all that and you be obedient, like he tells us to be obedient in Deuteronomy, you will get all his blessings and you will be at peace. But when you're not listening, you will keep having spiritual warfare. He will let the enemy attack you because you're not being obedient. So I just had to say that because that was very big to me. Like, I thought it was because I'm fighting against the enemy, but he's like, no, when you're fighting against him, why would he attack you when you have no doors open? They're closed. I've closed them off to him. But when you have doors open of people I said let go, and places I said stop going to, and people in your life I said get rid of, yeah, you're going to be spiritually attacked. Let these things go. Stop listening to these people. If they don't look set apart or live set apart, they're not of the true Heavenly Father, so you're going to keep getting spiritually attacked. That door is open for them to come in and monitor you and be familiar spirits and say things. And a lot of people are like, well, they said something that the Most High has told me. Yeah, because the devil knows your path before you know it. So he uses monitoring spirits, familiar spirits, to say things that resonate with your path, where you're supposed to be going. And it can delay you as well from getting there because you're letting him in. So you have to be careful on that and listen to his instructions so this does not happen to you. So I had to say that. Much love and all praises to the Most High.